Philadelphia. Good evening, everyone. I'm Yuki Washington.
I'm Jessica Cartalia. We begin with breaking news: a verdict in the Eric Ruch trial.
As we first reported here on CBS 3, jurors found Ruch guilty of voluntary manslaughter and possession of an instrument of crime in the 2017 fatal shooting of Dennis Plowden.
Eyewitness News anchor Joe Holden is live outside the courthouse in Center City with the breaking details. Joe?
Jessica, Yuki, good evening to you. And when the jury foreman read that verdict, former Philadelphia police officer Eric Ruch openly cried. The judge eventually directed him to take a seat as he wept, with jurors being polled on those guilty, unanimous agreements that Ruch was guilty beyond a reasonable doubt on counts of voluntary manslaughter and the possession of an instrument of crime. This is the last time we saw the ex-cop as he left court yesterday. The jury deliberated for a little more than 2 days, reaching their decision shortly before 3 o'clock this afternoon. About 8 uniformed Philadelphia police officers watched the verdict's reading from another courtroom. Most shook their heads at the outcome. The case all stems from 2017, when Ruch fatally shot Dennis Plowden, who was unarmed. It's alleged Plowden had been running from officers who believed the vehicle he was driving had some possible connection to another unsolved homicide. Ruch encountered Plowden. Testimony from fellow officers revealed they believed there to have been an element of danger, that Ruch's reaction of firing once through Plowden's hand, with the bullet hitting him in the head, could have some justification. The jury this afternoon did not agree with that testimony. Ruch did face the possibility of a conviction of third-degree murder, but the jury found for the lesser count of voluntary manslaughter. The Pennsylvania Crime Code, to be clear, describes that a person who kills an individual without lawful justification commits voluntary manslaughter if at the time of the killing he is acting under a sudden and intense passion resulting from serious provocation. The ex-officer now faces the possibility of at least 3 years in jail. His bail was revoked immediately after the conviction. Now, family for Dennis Plowden declined to comment when leaving the CJC. The defense attorney, prosecutors, and jurors also left here without providing comment, though the district attorney's office did send a statement indicating their thanks and gratitude for members of the jury. Sentencing for former Philadelphia police officer, now a convicted felon, Eric Ruch, is set for November 17th. We're live outside the CJC in Center City. This is Joe Holden, CBS 3 Eyewitness News.
All right, Joe, thank you. Also breaking, police are on the scene of a deadly shooting in Germantown. They say 3 people were shot on the 500 block of East